G. Williams standing here in front of the King Monument with my boy Chris, another person who was in attendance of the Million Man March. And I got two questions for you. First questions. What did that march mean to you? What did that day mean to you?
It was an important one. Definitely, it's nice to see black folks come together for a common cause. That I think that is the biggest issue that we have. You know, everybody. It's like there's that monument over there, and all of us are trying to get to that monument. But instead of all of us taking the same path to get to that monument, you got folks that think that their idea to get to that monument is better. My idea to get to that monument is better, and it doesn't. And what happens is that we run along and we get challenges, hurdles and stuff that prevent us from getting there faster. Like they said yesterday, this ain't the first time that we're talking about justice in this country.
Right.
It's not. It's been 50 years. Hell, our grandparents, our great grandparents went through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our parents went through it,
Right.
and here we are now with kids of our own, and we're still going through it. So so I think it was good, and hopefully, definitely after this will be some changes. I think our generation, as well as the generation behind us, is clearly about making changes and taking a different approach than what we've seen in the past. It has worked to gain some ground, but it hasn't worked fully to get us to where we need to be. So,
Good. Last question.
yep.
What are you going to do different?
Member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. We do a lot in the community as it is. We definitely had a level of involvement in the march. 20 years ago, we had a level of involvement in the march.
Right.
So definitely in one of the, not necessarily a few organizations, but one of the organizations has definitely placed themselves in the forefront. I think the key really for me as far as being a father, it's the youth, man.
Yeah.
Nurturing them, talking to them, making sure that, hey, I know what you see that gets glamorized on the TV. It's nice, but that shouldn't be the end goal.
Right.
The end goal should be how to make where you live at better. One of the things that was always told to me is that when you come into a situation, think about how it is, and when you leave that situation, how better you made that situation. And I think that's the key is to talk to the youth. Get them in the mindset of that. Hey, you're in your community. Think about the best ways to make your community better, so that if something, God forbid, something does happen to you, you get cut down in your prime. You left something that was more monumental than you. So,
There it is.
yeah,
All right.
there it is.
Appreciate it.
Cool.